Hey, welcome back to Sisters Unfiltered. We're very fancy today with our new microphones.
We are.
Thanks to Lindsey and Derek. Shout out.
Yeah.
We're just, we're moving up in the podcast world.
Let's hope these work. We had, our episode tomorrow that is going to be released. We talk about how I had a camera that was spazzing out.
Oh, yeah.
So I just hope these work. I am a loud person. Sure, I'll know that. And so I feel like I could get really loud in these microphones.
Yeah. We're just trying to help make the listening experience a little bit better.
Yes.
So anyway, I feel very fancy with mine.
I know, but I also feel frozen.
Yeah.
Like I can't move. Like I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I will say, for all of you that get really irritated with the noises, I was checking this earlier and I was next to my computer away from the microphone and you couldn't even hear me talking.
Oh yeah.
So this does not, hopefully it shouldn't pick up outside noises, but we'll see.
Yeah. That's great though. I'm excited.
Let you know.
Yeah.
So hopefully
you see some of the podcasts, like people are talking really close to their microphone.
Yeah, they are.
That's why.
Yeah. But they're probably
but I also don't want like the ASMR, like you can hear everything.
Oh,
like
I
if
know.
I take a drink
I
or
know.
whatever.
It's
I
so
can't.
true.
I'm not an ASMR girl.
Ooh, I'm not either.
But like Ella loves.
Oh, no. I have to tell my kids to turn it off.
Me too.
I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Funny.
I don't want to hear it. It grosses
me out. She thinks it's so funny.
No.
And I'm like, oh no, you have to turn that off.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, we would love for you to like, comment, subscribe, anything to just help us get the word out about Sisters Unfiltered. We would really love and appreciate that. But we're excited today. One big thing happened.
Ashley's had like 1,000 celebrations this last year.
Every time I come, I feel like I'm like, this really big thing happened.
I know. You have had like the year of celebrations, so hopefully when other people have the year of celebrations, you're going to be, because it's crazy how much has happened in a year for y'all.
It actually is so crazy.
But this might be the biggest of all in some ways.
Yeah. So we had our first grandson on Friday.
He's so cute.
Oh my gosh, he's so perfect.
He is so cute.
So we are just over the moon, obsessed. And what is so funny, Jeremy, I think, is more obsessed than me.
That doesn't surprise me.
We both are, but like literally every day he's like texting the group text with the parents. How'd our buddy sleep last night? Like he beats me to it, even though I am thinking about it,
Yeah.
But 8 pounds, 7 ounces, shepherd, first boy, and first grandson on both sides.
First great grandson.
I mean, it's just all the things exciting. And he is just so cute and perfect and, kind of even already like not chubby because he's so tiny.
No, but
like
he
8 pounds, 7 ounces, like he just
ready. Feels squishy.
Yes.
But he's not chubby, but he just feels squishy. Yes. Like he is very, very cute.
Yeah, he's so cute. And it was really fun because we got to go through like labor and delivery, hanging out with our friends who are my daughter-in-law's parents who we've known since college. And so that was a fun experience. And then Sam and Eden are just doing great and killing it, crushing it in the parent game. And it's just fun. A couple of things. One, it is true how everybody's like the grandparent club is the best. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like, this is how I try to describe to people. Feels like how you love your kids.
Yeah.
You know how much you love your first kid and you're kind of nervous about your second, but you might not love them as much. Same thing with a grandkid. Like you do love them as much as you love your kids, maybe more, but it feels like so much lighter because you don't have the responsibility.
No, you get the joy side of it.
All the good things you get to do as a grandparent.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so there definitely is that on one hand. On the other hand, I don't feel quite like the age of a grandparent. So when people joke and call me like grandma, or like Wade was calling me meemaw at the gym the other day, like we're 47 and 48. So that doesn't feel like grandparent, but like I love it.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, it is really cool to see your kids have kids.
Yeah.
It's just so cute.
And your kids become uncles and aunts. That's kind of cool too,
all
you
of
know?
That. All of that.
So it is just the sweetest thing.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
So,
shout out to them. They have crushed it. Eden went to church so she had Shepherd on Friday.
12:05 a.m. So right in the like first part of Friday.
Yeah, pretty much. On her due date, which is very rare.
Yes, that's how perfect he is.
I know. He's so cute. I know. So had him on her due date and had him in church. She had him with her at church on Sunday.
Yes.
They sat in the very back. And I am like, go you fist bump. And there's a lot of you who were like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe she would have a baby out like that. Yeah. And guess what? Then this is the wrong podcast for you. because we are like all for it. Obviously, you have to use wisdom and discernment, but I'm like, guys, it's so much better for you and your baby to get out. I mean, it's whatever. If you don't feel like you can get out the first couple of days, I get it, but it was so much better for my mind and my heart and everything.
It's like with a lot of things. It's like if you want to get out, don't be scared to get out.
That's right. That is usually what it is.
If you're not feeling great, or if you just want to stay home or whatever, that's fine. Who cares about that?
I mean, what do you think women did back in the day when they were like working the fields? Like,
I think they literally had babies
strapped to them. Yes.
Then strapped them to themselves.
Yes.
And then they went and worked. I do sometimes think about that.
That's what they did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, they have babies in like Africa, and like the jungle, and all that kind of stuff. But we are not the right people to talk to when it comes about that stuff.
We're really not.
I think. Did I tell the story about running into my doctor on this podcast
I told
before?
Carol Rhodes that this morning. She was laughing so hard.
So Sam was my third. I had him, and I'm pretty sure it was 24, if not maybe 48 hours later.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I think it was about 24 hours. And we lived in Dallas, and I had a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I was like, we got to get out of the house. Okay. So I just had a newborn, literally. And I was like, let's go to the Galleria in Dallas. If you've ever been there, it's a massive mall. And they had like those indoor playscapes. Yeah. So we bebopped to the Galleria with the 24-hour
I think I was there.
You might have been there.
I think I was there.
I think mom was
and
there.
I, because Jeremy wasn't with us.
Yes, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And then, so we're like bebopping in the mall, taking the boys to the playscape, and lo and behold, I run into my doctor, and it was so awkward because I think she was like shocked that I was there. I was like, hey.
You're like, hey, girl.
Hey, yeah, I did. I was
Long time no see.
So I was like, oh, she just saw everything. And now we're here at the mall. But I was really embarrassed. But not because like I was ashamed of being out, just because it was weird when you like the context of your doctor.
For sure.
You had a similar situation too about your
Oh my gosh, that was
gynecologist.
so embarrassing. Yes.
tell that.
But your story though was more like, it's not that you cared that you were out with him. It's just, a lot of people, probably people in the medical field, are like, you shouldn't be out.
I know,
and it's
I think
more
she was
like,
just surprised to see me out.
yeah. Well, yes. She's like, did I not just deliver your baby? Because otherwise she probably wouldn't even remember you.
Oh, right.
But it's because she had just delivered him. So no, I was leading worship at our very small church, not the current one several years ago. And I mean, I do pay attention when I'm leading worship, and my OBGYN, who I had just seen, like, I don't know, it was like that last week, walks in, and I was like, this is so
It was like their first time at church.
I was like, So it was an interesting situation. And then I ended up being friends with her, and actually that made it worse, because when I went and saw her, after we were friends, like, first of all, I saw her at church, and I was like, hey, girl, I'm coming in to see you on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, honestly, we all started going to her.
We did.
So then we were like friends. We would like see her at church, work out with her, then go see her.
I know, and
at
it was
the doctor's office. And I mean, I loved her. Though.
I loved her, but I was a nervous wreck when I saw her. I literally was like, after we were already friends, and I was like chatting, and I was like, like I couldn't like calm down. And then she like said, like, is anything going on that I need to know about? And I was like, why do you ask that question? And she was like, I ask everyone that question. I was like, oh, okay, cool. No, I'm good. Like it was just, I don't know. It's like
I think
a weird.
Also, like for someone to see you in such a vulnerable state, and then to see them like in a different situation, it's just such a funny thing.
It is so interesting.
So anyway, yes. And then last night, Jeremy and I went to see Shepherd, and we all went out to eat for the first time. And that was the first time that Sam and Ian had taken Shepherd out to eat. But like, seriously, he's just like in his little car seat, sleeping away, it was great, but they're doing great. We're in love. It's so exciting. Yeah. Micah and Jovi were there yesterday, right before we got there to see him, and just so fun. Just so
it
fun.
Is. It's so fun. So I haven't seen him since Friday, but can't wait when we get to see him again. He's just so sweet. It's just the beginning.
It is. It's just the beginning of all the things. I feel like. I feel like really since Sam and he got married, November before last, I feel like that is just the beginning of all the celebrations. All the cousins are so close in age, so close, family, that like there's just gonna be more and more babies and engagements and weddings, and like that's gonna be our life for the next
long time. I know,
a long time.
It is. It's exciting.
So anyway, but today we're gonna do a little fun episode today. And we're
Yep.
going to go over things that we have done and will never do again. Okay?
Yeah. Which, I mean, 2 episodes ago, we did things we changed our minds on.
Yes. So no,
and
it's different
that's
than that. It's
different.
a little different. And
That's
we're not talking
different.
about just like parenting or anything like
Yes.
that. Like this is just like a runs, like whatever. We've done it before once. We'll never do it again.
Yes.
And maybe we'll explain a little bit why we
Yeah.
would never do it again.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start, or do
You
want me to
start. I want Ashley to start because
Okay.
I don't
longer
have
list.
as much stuff, but I think that I'm going to think of things the more that Ashley tells her list.
And it's funny because we also said in that episode, never say never. But so I'm not saying this like, I mean, you know, little caveat.
Yeah.
We might do these things again.
Maybe.
Probably
not.
not.
I mean,
Okay.
you can never say never about things that you don't know about or whatever, but you can never say never if you've already done it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's several of these things. Okay. Are you
Yeah.
ready? So I'll just start off simple. I'm never going to camp again.
Oh, yeah, girl. I mean, have you camped?
Yes. I camped in college one time.
so did
tent
I.
Camp.
So
This
did
is
I.
Okay. Let's just say this is tent camping. This is no running water.
This is not glamping.
No, not glamping. This is like, I need to be able to shower and I
Yeah.
need to plug in my noise machine to sleep. Okay, so
For
there we
sure.
go. So if you can't do those things,
No.
I'm not doing it.
No.
Which is, I'm sorry. I have no desire.
Me either.
I literally, unless like, I mean, my only thing now that I have a grandson, if he asked me to camp, but
You would not. You would
think I
not.
would, y'all. It is just not me.
No. You know what? We can go. Y'all can, this is an idea. Y'all can go, you can set up a tent, you can get a fire, and then you can pack everything up and go stay in a hotel room.
Exactly.
I have
know. What
no
about
desire.
you? No
Oh,
camp?
gosh.
Yeah.
No, I am not camping.
I even look at people and I'm like, do I look like a camper? Do I look like I camp? No.
Yeah. I don't.
But I have a lot of friends that they do.
I feel like people either love it or hate it. I
That's
don't
true.
really think I think the in-betweeners are the ones who do it because their husband wants to do it.
Yeah. Well, this is my thing about camping too. Okay. Have we talked about this before? I don't know. It is so much work.
Oh.
And if you don't have all the correct and right equipment, like this is not a thing that you do, like camping,
Yeah.
then it is actually not
It is a
fun.
complete failure.
It's a failure.
It's a
It is.
complete
Jeremy's
bust.
tried it a couple of times. I have seen him run around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to get everything ready to
First
go.
of all, I couldn't even put a tent up.
Oh, there's no way.
It's hard enough to put a pack and play up.
There's
Do you know how many times I've pinched my fingers on a
Yes.
pack and play, or I get one side up, the
Yes.
other side flops?
Yes, yes.
Much less a
oh
tent.
no, there's no way. I just wasn't built like that.
No. I was not either.
So camping's off the list for me. I used to always tell Jeremy, I'm like, you know, that should be your and the boys thing. Like y'all go camping.
Here's the funny thing is they probably don't want to.
No,
and neither
do it a
does
couple of
Derek.
Times. Yeah.
Derek has no desire. I am the same way. I don't have any desire to camp. It would take a lot
Yeah.
to get me to camp.
But we never camped growing up.
No.
Like my mom would never. She could barely stay.
I would rather stay home.
stay in a like 5-star resort.
No,
Much less
no.
camp.
So true. And I would rather just stay home. Like my camping experience was really bad. Derek tells this story to everyone.
Oh, in Tennessee.
I've probably told y'all this story. If I have, just fast forward. But literally, I'm sorry, I still have this cough. It's been like 4 weeks, I feel like. But I literally went camping with Derek. We were not dating. A bunch of us, our freshman year of college. Shout out your freshman year. You'll do almost anything.
Yeah, you will.
You really just
You're
are
very
like,
venturous.
you're very venturous.
Yeah.
And then you learn that was a bad idea. And there was a meteor shower. And it was actually very cool. Now, could we have watched a meteor shower without camping? Yes, we could have.
Yes.
That would have been my idea. Well, this girl didn't camp. And our friend of ours bought this super cool tent. It was huge. It was a bunch of us. I woke up and I had to pee in the middle of the night, or like at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
3. We stayed up late. So maybe it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. And so I tried to pee. I peed all over my pants because this girl don't know how to squat.
No.
Also, no bathrooms in sight.
Oh, no.
The second, then I said, okay, it's fine if I pee in my pants. I'm good. I relieved myself. Literally an hour later, I am convulsing
'Cause you're
because
so
I have to pee.
cold.
No, because I have to
Oh,
pee so
no,
bad.
'cause you didn't
No, this is what happened
get
when
it
I
all
peed.
out?
I didn't get it all out. You know why? Because it's cyclists. a cyclist drove by me.
I would die.
And or like a mountain biker. I wasn't on a road, so it had to have been a mountain biker. And I was like, oh my gosh. So of course I didn't get all my pee out, and I peed on my pants. And so then at like 5 a.m, I was like convulsing out of pee so bad. I said, everybody get up. I woke every single person up. Pack it up.
Yeah.
We're going back. I've got to go to the bathroom. I was convulsing until they got me to a restroom.
That happened one time when we had a sleepover. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And it's like you had to walk through like a hallway or something. I don't know why. Was I scared? Did I think I was going to see a parent? I don't know. And it was the worst pain ever.
No, it was so terrible. No, it was so bad. Yeah. That's a terrible feeling. So camping I still haven't learned how to pop a squat and pee. So I think if I'm not past it at this point,
if
camping is not my thing.
Yeah. If you haven't like been successful, then probably not gonna
let us know if camping is your jam.
Yeah.
Let us know if you can pop a squat.
I'm sure we just have done it all wrong, but
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like Derek, Micah one time went with Andy and not JJ.
Yeah.
Andy, who was like professional at this and had a blast. And Andy like made the best meal ever. You know what are those? They're called in the foil.
Yes.
And Micah's like, it was unbelievable. And I'm like, that's what happens when you go with someone who knows how to camp. But even that is not appealing to me.
Not for me. My boys do love it when they go with people who know what they're doing. They had a youth pastor at one point that knew exactly what he was doing camping. They loved it. Yeah. But for me, no thank you. So never doing that again.
No, I don't blame you on that one. That one's a good one actually.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm never getting a bob haircut again.
I have that on my list too. That's on my get a bob. Lindsey and I share a list because I thought it would be funnier.
Yeah, we didn't share a list.
The same one. Get a bob is on my list.
Oh, you can tell that we're traumatized by our bob haircuts.
Well, okay. So I have friends like at church that saw pictures of me when I had a bob, which would have been a lot of years because I had it all through college, when my kids were little, when I got married.
Ashley, you had a bob forever.
Like seriously, because I was like, it's the thing. And I feel like some hairdresser lied to me and was like, you have so much hair. It's so thick that a bob is the only thing that's good.
They told me that too. And it's actually the opposite.
Yes. Someone in Alabama lied to me. And it was like almost like I think I was convinced it was the only haircut I was allowed to have ever.
I'm laughing so hard. It's so true.
Yes.
I will never forget when Morgana was like,
yeah.
Why do you have a bob? Yeah. When you have a lot of hair. Because here's what happens when you have a lot of hair. And you go shorter. It gets bigger. And then you have like a helmet. Yes. And why did we think a bob was a good idea?
And I thought that like every time I got my hair cut, I needed the thinning shears. I've not had thinning shears on my hair in forever. But I was like, here I am. This is my lot in life. A bob and thinning shears.
It was like, my lot in life is to look 55 at the age of 28.
Yes, literally, I should put some pictures up. I don't know how.
We have aged, people have told us multiple times, especially Ashley, that we have aged backwards.
It's because of the bob.
It is.
It's 100% because
I remember them like cutting my hair and being like, look at all those layers. Because when you get a bob, you can see all the amount of hair you have.
I'm sorry, I don't know how old you are listening, but we're not talking about like the cute bobs right now.
First of all, I don't even know what a cute, you're talking about first of all, not the same.
No, not
First of all, this was short in the back, angled down.
Yes. Think, what's the Kate girl? 8 kids. She had 8 kids.
Oh, Kate plus 8?
Kate plus 8. Not that extreme, but close. Okay.
But thick.
Thick. Huge.
Real thick.
Like
and no, like a stick straight.
No, yes.
No, curled under, stick straight, curled under. That's also the key.
And
not stick straight cute.
No, it was not. Good.
No.
But I have thousands of pictures because I had it for so long.
No, Ashley did have it for a very long time.
And
I had mine for a while too, but mine started earlier. I'm not quite sure what's happened in our family. But why is it that everyone who's older than me, I get all that at the age of like 12? I looked 45.
Well, we all did the same thing.
But
like
I
Kimberly
was
had a bob
12.
Too. I know. Honestly, Lindsey, at 12, you look like you're 35.
No, I did.
Our fashion didn't.
It doesn't. It's not across the generations. Yes. Let me just say this. And they decided that because they were all in bob phase, I was in bob phase.
Yeah, it's true.
And I just let them.
Yeah. It's so true.
I 1000% was so terribly looking.
Yes.
Terrible looking because I had a bob at the age of like 13. I looked like I was ready to go teach in a classroom.
That's what I always say. Because we really went through a power suit phase, and I was ready to go to court. I'm like, what's my next case?
At the age of
like 20, yes. Like 19. I'm sorry. All I wanted to do was be a stay-at-home mom. Why did I have a power suit
and a bob
and more than one?
No,
You
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
I don't know if I ever had the power suit as much, but I did.
You didn't ever have one from like Ann Taylor.
I don't know.
I was like, oh my God. Ann
That's
Taylor.
when mom.
Ann Taylor
Then
is just the best. I'm sorry, that is for business women.
No, for sure. And then
not
mom
for
was
stay-at-home
taking
moms.
me. Mom was taking me with my bob. Worse.
Pink tulip.
Yes.
Yes.
And Pink Tulip was a place in Alabama where it was all linen. Let me tell you.
No.
It was like a
It was
potato sack.
Potato sack. No shape.
No shape.
Whatsoever.
No
It
shape.
was literally like, we probably could make it. Okay.
Oh,
Because literally it's just like
we
the
do
neck
think
was cut
we do
out.
think we can make a lot of things, but we probably this I actually think we could.
And it was expensive.
It was so expensive. Somebody owned Pink Tulip and is still living off of those.
No joke.
Like
Yes.
seriously, or profit because.
And in no shape. It wasn't tied up the waist.
No, this was like what you wore
like
if
a
you
potato
are
sack.
bigger.
Yeah.
But I was like 14. Mom was like, Lindsey, we're going to get Pink Tulip. I was like, I'm so excited.
Yes. Yeah.
What is
Yes,
that?
I know.
Who wears a bob at 14 and a Pink Tulip linen dress for Easter?
I know. It was terrible. I know. We should find some pictures. It was really
It was really bad.
So I'm so glad you had them on your list because I did too.
Yeah,
I
now
was
that I can confidently say never.
yes.
Never.
I know.
Never.
And I know it's kind of popular to like for your hair to go shorter the older you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
But not a bob. I mean, you can
Not
go
like-
shorter,
not what,
but then
like,
you
I'm
do
talking
like
about.
the cute
Yeah,
like
it looks so cute. I'm not saying. I think it looks so cute. Like it isn't like what I'm talking about. I'm just saying because I have PTSD.
these women are not calling their haircuts bobs though.
No,
that's
they're
the
not.
difference.
I said shorter.
I
said
know.
shorter.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's one.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. Something I'm never doing again. Moving myself.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think we talked about this, but
It was a thing. Is it a thing in the South? I don't know anyone here who moves themselves.
we moved ourselves. I can't even count how many times
Yeah.
we moved ourselves. And it would be just Jeremy and I because we
Yeah.
lived by family for like 9 years. And he's literally like, hey, can you help me pick up this refrigerator? I'm sorry.
No, he did not.
Oh, there were things that he's like, well, I have one thing left.
No.
Can you help me? Just pick up this end of the fridge. I'm like, Jeremy, I cannot. Like, what are you talking about?
No.
But we moved ourselves until Square Cow started. They were
Yeah.
our first people that moved us. And guess what? They moved us ever since.
Yeah.
And I literally think, I'm not ever going to move myself again.
No. It does help having a moving company in the family. And I honestly did not move ourselves as much as you did. But the last time we moved ourselves was terrible. I think we talked about this on the Square Cow episode.
Yeah.
We owned a company. I had a 3-week-old, 2 other kids. And we packed up. And it was actually a terrible move because we moved close enough to where we thought we could just take a bunch of things over in your car.
Yeah. That's the other
That
thing.
is a dumb idea.
You estimate terribly when you're moving yourself.
You do.
Or I do.
You think
I'm a terrible estimator anyway.
I don't have to pack all the little things. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Oh, I'm just going to like
throw
all
hang
my
up clothes in the back.
What in the world
It's
is
it is literally, guys, take it from us if any of you are younger listening. I do think moving companies are expensive. I mean, listen, so I'm all for Square Cow, hire Square Cow, but I do understand.
No. And the reason we didn't is because that is such a luxury. We
Yeah.
did not have the money to do that.
Yes, it is a
Honestly,
luxury. It is a
expensive.
luxury.
So I get, like, if you move yourself, shout out because we've done it a million
That's
times.
right. We get
I'm
it.
just saying, at my age, at 47, if I don't have to move myself again, I
That's
do not
right.
want to do that.
That's right. We totally think it is smart to move yourself when you're younger because financially it's probably not
Yeah.
where you need to spend your money. But the older you get, just don't do it.
And it's one of those things that once you do it, once you have somebody move you,
You can't
for
ever
sure
go
will never
back.
go back.
You can't.
I know. Because it's just so much easier.
It is so much easier.
Anyway, that's one of mine.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so my next one is this one's funny. I will never go back to wearing like I don't know what I think it's called like baby doll style outfits.
The shirts and stuff.
Yes, which those are not in style,
They're
but if
not.
they come back in style,
They will come
I
back in
will
style.
never go back.
Everything comes back around.
Yeah, I will never go back to wearing those. And let me tell you why. I got asked if I was pregnant. And I wasn't.
For a while there, they were very popular.
But also the baby doll style shirts.
Yes.
Because even my dress that I wore for Sammy and Tyler's reception was a little-ish, like where it's like, not baby doll style, but it kind of like flared more under the boobs.
I know what you mean, but I don't
But this
feel
is
like
not
it's
the same.
thing. Yeah.
And I am like, I just feel like you're asking to literally look. When you can wear something that also can be maternity.
Yes.
You probably don't. It's
but I
not.
think it's also depends on how you're shaped.
That's true.
Because I've seen some really thinner
like
girls
thin girls who wear it and it just lays on them.
Yeah, just. It's just like it's on a hanger.
Yes, because I see it on that and I'm like, so cute. I'm gonna try that on. I'm like, so not cute.
Yeah. And then you see yourself in pictures and things like that.
Oh no.
You're like,
I will never wear that again. I'm like, throw it out. So I will say never again.
So it's like if that comes back in style, you're like, that's not happening.
There's a lot other things you can wear that are really cute and do you better than baby doll style clothes.
Yes.
I just think
fashion's a hard one because I sometimes say I'm not going to wear certain things and then I end up doing them because they're so popular or they just change the style just a tad bit. But I agree with you. I don't think I can wear the baby doll style.
You just have to get really thin.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I bet it'll come back in style though, just because
everything's come back around.
Okay. So this is one I know without a doubt that I will never do again and that you will.
Okay.
I don't know why all these make me laugh. Sing a solo.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So when I was at the ripe age of 11, I think, my mom made me sing a solo at church. Y'all, Lindsey sings. My oldest son, Tyler, sings. I do not sing. Okay? And this, again, one, why was I up for it? I don't know. Was I just adventurous at the
do
age
you
of 11?
remember? Did you like not push back at all?
I know. Or, no, probably not.
Yeah.
But I don't know who had this idea. Because obviously they have never heard me sing before. Okay, so not only do I sing at church, my mom picks a song for me by this artist that I'm sure none of you have heard of called Karen Wheaton. Okay,
we're talking about that her name is Karen just gives you a clue.
Conservative Christian artist. Okay,
shout out Karen Wheaton.
Yes, but how old is Karen at the time?
Karen,
she's dead now.
Is she?
I think maybe not. R.I.P. I don't know. Okay, but at the time,
I don't think she's dead.
You could Google it.
I'm Googling
How
it.
old do you think she was at the time?
Oh, 40, 50.
Okay, so I'm 11.
40. Okay,
so I'm 11.
Maybe she is dead.
Okay, and mom picks this song. I'm pretty sure mom did all this. She was just like a dance mom or something.
Which is so not like her.
Not like her, but I don't know. I don't know how else this would have come about because I don't see me pushing it.
How else this come about?
Yeah. Okay. And so she makes me sing a solo. But He'll Do It Again is what it's called. He'll Do It Again. Talking about Jesus. Okay. Well, but the lyrics are like, you know, look where you've been.
She is not dead.
He'll do it. Oh, she's alive. So sorry. How old is she?
65.
Oh, she's young. So maybe she was a little bit younger when I sang it. Okay.
She is an active Pentecostal preacher.
Okay. I hope she doesn't listen to this podcast. So sorry, Karen. But the lyrics are like, won't he do it again? He's so faithful. You've been through so much. I was 11. What have I been through?
You've been through so much.
Like, I mean,
why? Of all the songs we sang.
It was not appropriate. I'm about to look up the lyrics because right now I cannot think of it.
But He'll do it again.
Yes.
Just take a look.
Where you are now.
Ashley.
Oh, yeah. It was. Oh, and it was like, was it talk sing?
It was talk
like
singing.
You don't sing, but you kind of talk.
So Ashley would sing.
Yeah.
He will do it again. Just take a look at where you are now and where you've been. Has it always come true for you?
He's the same now as then.
That was so...
Seriously, ask me if I'd ever sing again. Not even in a choir. That is not my gift.
That was for sure misunderstanding someone's
like,
gift.
Don't push your kids to do things.
Were you in like a robe or something?
Yeah. No, I literally was in like an old Jesus Time costume. It had like a velvet sash.
Yes, it did. I think you had short hair.
Oh, I did. Always, of course. Of course I did. Okay.
It was
so
the worst.
it's probably on tape somewhere.
For sure.
I mean,
Metro has some archives,
yes.
I'm sure.
I mean, y'all, I don't know. That was just, that was just unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I'll never sing a solo again. How about that?
That is.
Now, your girl will sing loud in worship, but only if the music is louder than my voice. But I don't have a good voice. I don't know.
You don't have a bad voice. You just don't sing. It's not even your personality.
It's not even my personality. Like, what happened?
I don't know. I really do wish I could understand that.
I need to ask Dad about it.
Yeah.
Because I haven't asked him in a while. Anyway, there you go.
That's not the only time we've ever performed.
Not performed, but sing a solo.
Yeah,
I was by myself.
But Ashley and I, if you didn't know, we're famous on the radio.
Oh, yeah. And Wade.
And Wade, yes.
Yes,
we
radio
were
commercials.
we were in a radio commercial, and I would totally do that again. But I don't think after that commercial I'm going to get a job.
Yeah, probably not.
We do have that commercial on tape,
Yes.
cassette tape somewhere.
Yes, somewhere.
In the Donna Lombard and Wayne Lombard archives.
Yes.
And we are country as country can be.
Yes, country bumpkin.
Country bumpkin. And it was like a gas stove commercial.
I don't even remember. All we said was,
We want biscuits. We want biscuits. And one of us said, Mama, I don't want a Pop-Tart for breakfast. I want biscuits.
We are sounding worse and worse. Like, how do we have a podcast? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Oh,
It was
gosh.
so bad.
Yes, it was
Shout out
terrible.
Uncle Paul. He
Yes.
listens. He's the one who got us our first gig.
He did.
He didn't even know he would pave the way for the
I know.
podcast.
It's just
He's
a
the
filter.
reason. He's the reason we have microphones.
Yes, exactly.
He's still in that business.
He saw a future.
He needs to be the one on this.
Yeah,
on
he saw a future for us.
He saw a future for us,
Okay,
but I don't know how.
so anyway.
All right,
no
okay.
solos for me.
No solo shoe. That's a good one. All right. This one's not as funny. It's just and something I'm not going to do. I don't really want to. I don't want to say never, but prefer not to. It's travel the day after Christmas.
That is a good one.
It's more logical.
Yes.
Because we've done that. And, we did do it probably not in the best timing because it was, we've told this. It was after our mom died, trying to switch up Christmas. It was exhausting.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
exhausting.
Yeah.
So, and even now with the kids back home, Parker in college and even Micah going to college next year, traveling right after Christmas is not really ideal because they're not home for very long.
And you just don't have that like buffer day kind of. I know some people love it. So
some people do love it. It's just not.
and maybe because we did it. You know how like when you do things and it's just like the wrong timing in general, and it almost like kind of scars you for the next. Even though it wouldn't be that bad. Maybe
you're right. Yeah.
But it's like because you experienced just not a great time. You're like,
no. But we went last year and we went to on a trip with Derek's parents, and we weren't going to go the day after Christmas. We were going to go 2 days after, and then Derek got the flu, so we had to wait. But still, even that, it was a great trip, but even that was hard.
Yeah.
Just hopping in the car and going somewhere on a plane.
Yeah.
It's just a hard.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I would prefer not. I won't say never on that one, but I hear you.
I have another one I just thought of. Oh, good.
Okay, what's my turn?
Yep, it is your turn. I'm glad.
Okay.
Go.
So I got to mark off sing a solo.
That one was hilarious.
Okay, here's another one for me. And I think you're going to disagree. And one thing is like, we'll never do it again because we're past this age.
Yeah.
But natural childbirth for me.
Yeah. Natural, like unmedicated.
Like unmedicated childbirth. Sorry,
Yeah.
not natural. Unmedicated. For me, too much pain. Yeah. I don't think I would do it again.
I think it's just everybody. I'm just realizing this, like with Eden having a baby, and like, I'm not just realizing it, first of all, but just evaluating everyone.
Yes.
Everybody's bodies just react different to labor and delivery and pain. I actually don't think I have a high pain tolerance. I think you have a much higher pain tolerance than I do.
I just think I'd much rather have an epidural.
Yeah, but that's true. But for whatever reason, for me, it just worked.
Yeah.
I did not do it for all four, by the way.
Yes.
But I honestly had a fifth baby, I would have gone that route.
Yeah.
But I'm not against an epidural. at all.
I know. This
I'm
is
not
just
against,
saying something you would never do again. Like if you got pregnant again, like if I got pregnant,
Dear,
not gonna.
that is never gonna happen in the name of
But
Jesus.
I'm just saying, like, I would not choose to have a medicated birth,
yeah.
not because of like my recovery I felt like a lot better after that. But honestly, I think I've just gotten soft. I'd be like, I'll take that girl. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I actually don't think that's soft at all, by the way.
No, it's
I'm
not
talking about
soft
for me.
For you. Yeah.
Because I've experienced both.
Yeah.
I would just say, give me the drugs.
Yeah. I don't, but again, I would have tried it again, but sometimes even people who have natural childbirth, like once and then go to do it again, have a hard time.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I just thought about that one because I was like, yeah, never again, literally because of age, but also just in general.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your next one?
This is not going to be like a hard never because it probably depends. You're going to say this too on what it is, but it's a close to never go on a cruise again.
It's a close one.
It's a close one. Not a cruise fan.
Yeah.
Been on one and done.
That's how I kind of
I don't really need to go on any other ones.
if I had never been on one, I'd want to try it to see.
Yeah.
And unless you're taking me on like a Viking cruise,
I know.
maybe an Alaskan cruise.
Maybe. But even that, I'm just, guys, I don't like them.
I just don't think I'm a boat person.
Just
on the lake.
Yeah, you like you like the boat on the lake.
Yeah.
You like the boat that you can get off of.
Overnight boat person,
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just really,
I'm with you. Like
I'm
if
not.
I have to choose a million other types of trips,
Oh,
I would choose those
if I had to
over a
choose,
cruise.
do you want to cruise or not? Do you want to go on a cruise? It would be a hard no.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know a lot of people love them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I agree with you. Maybe I'll be honest. It's not like I went on the best one ever.
Well, I mean,
it was
that's
for our
true
honeymoon.
too. That's true too.
We have any
I didn't
money?
either.
Whew, it was rough. It was
But
rough.
and it's okay, having nothing. I just don't, first of all, love being on a boat. It's not that I'm claustrophobic. It's just that you run out of things to do. Everybody's like, there's so much to do. I'm like, really? If you think about it, there's not.
Yeah.
Like we were in the book room playing cards a lot. If that tells you anything, I could play cards at home.
Yeah.
There's really not a lot to do.
Yes.
And I'm like, and you're stuck.
Yeah.
And then after you watch the Poop Cruise Netflix
I've never
series,
watched that, but I can
you're
only
like,
imagine.
and listen, not fear, but I'm like, oh, that seals the deal. Right
Our
there.
mom also had a bad experience on a cruise, and so I think also that doesn't help.
That doesn't
Again,
help.
it goes
but-
back to experiences sometimes. You know.
Yeah, and maybe where you're going.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know.
I
I
don't
just,
know.
I just rather fly there.
I agree.
So,
I
all
agree.
right. Well,
Okay. My next one is I'm never getting braces again.
oh,
You guys.
but you've already done it twice. Yeah.
Had braces twice. Okay.
Yeah.
I had braces as an adult. That's just a whole nother level of humble pie you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
Having braces as an adult. So I'll never have braces again. No. I would just if I needed them, I would get veneers.
Yeah. Veneers.
I just would.
Which you would love to get veneers.
I would get them. I wish that when I had got braces a long time ago when the kids were little, before they all got braces,
Yeah.
that I would have just gotten veneers and been done with it. I just
Yeah.
have terrible teeth and it's just annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, braces not again. You know.
Yeah. That's a hard one.
But-
I just had one in my head. What was it?
I have two more.
I know, but I just had one that I was thinking.
Would you get braces again?
I mean, my teeth would really have to move for me to
that's
get
what I'm
braces
saying.
again.
Or would you go a different route?
Oh, I would go a different route. I
you
wouldn't
get
get braces, Invisalign, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not worn a top retainer in years.
I wear one every night. Every single night.
Oh, I remember because when we went to Radiant Conference,
Yes.
you would take your retainer out
tell a story.
to tell a story, then put it back in, and then you'd pull it back out. That's hilarious.
No,
No,
Jeremy's so lucky.
I have not worn
Retainer
one
every night.
in years, since maybe early, married life.
That's amazing.
And this new dentist that I went to recently was like, your teeth can still move. I'm like, what? I'm sorry.
I just
It's
think some
been
people
like
have really good
20
teeth and
something
some people don't.
years.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
get
gosh.
braces
You're going
again.
to have to go to your next one because I forgot. I had one more that I was
have
like,
one.
oh, that's a good one.
I will never get a chemical peel again.
Oh yeah. That was bad on you, man.
So terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Does your face have baby skin? Yeah, it's because it hurts like heck. But here's the thing. I was like, I'm going to get a chemical peel. This will be great. So many people I know get them. You guys, I have first of all, I have the most sensitive skin ever.
Yeah, Ashley does. She can't even do face mask.
I like break out. My face starts getting red, like hot, itchy. And I just can't. Like my skin is so sensitive, and I got a chemical peel, and I thought I was gonna die.
No,
literally,
she couldn't come to church.
No, my whole entire face peeled off.
Yeah.
And I had a fan on it all the time, and I was taking like Advil.
Oh my God.
Burned so bad. And I was like, I don't care what I have to do. And even when I went, they were like, oh, this is like the lightest one. First of all, they lied to me.
But here's the problem. Here's what happened with your chemical peel. I saw how your face reacted, and I have seen other people out, and I'm like, chemical peel,
right?
Chemical peel. Did that person get a chemical peel?
And then it makes me feel like I don't have a high pain tolerance because it hurts so bad.
Well, it looked really bad. And then when Ashley would go out and about, she wore a scarf, and I don't think it was winter weather.
Scarf, hat,
it wasn't
sunglasses.
winter.
I looked like I thought I was famous. I was just trying to I mean, when I say that my face peeled off, it literally peeled off an entire layer off of my face.
Yeah, it was bad, but it just looked so red.
Yeah.
Remember when Dad had his reaction?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. His was medicine. His was
medicine too, but he
had to have it for medical reasons.
But he actually didn't seem to care.
He just went on about his business,
and his face was so red. And I wanted to. Ashley said
we had an event.
We had an event. Not like hundreds of people, like a small enough event where it was like
and people
everyone knew.
He's never met before in person.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And he comes in and doesn't say anything about his extremely red face. Guys, this wasn't like, oh, he got sunburned.
On YouTube and you can see Lindsey's straw. It's redder than red. That's what my dad's face looked like, okay? And my brother texts me because he's there as well across the room. And he's like, why didn't no one tell me about Dad's face?
Oh. Literally, Ashley goes, if I walked in the room, I would have my glass and I'd be like, ding, 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 ding. Everyone, I need you to know what happened to my face. That is how, me too.
Yes, because I'm like, I will tell
Or it would be the first thing I say. I know my face is red. Like, I'm so sorry.
I have this medication on
Yes.
it.
And he didn't say anything. He just he didn't even care.
He did not care. And I mean, he went
bad.
through the whole 7 days of that.
It was bad.
I think Sharon was trying to talk him into being like, maybe you don't need it anymore. She was probably scared. It was like so red.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
All right, I have two more.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah, I thought of two more. Okay. I will never wear a bikini.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't care if I get rail thin. Yeah. I'm not. It just, you get to an age, no offense to anyone who wears a bikini at our age or older, but you get to an age where you're just too old. I've seen women wear them that look so fit, but they're just too old. You can tell they're too old. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, you would look so much more attractive in a one-piece, classy, super cute one piece than you would be in a bikini, even if you're fit.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, thank God that one pieces are cute and in style now because for a long time they were just the Speedo one pieces.
That's when we were in our tankini phases.
Yes. Yeah. And I even think like you probably could get away with a high-waisted bottoms.
And a bandeau top. That's not a bikini.
Yeah.
That's different. That's not a bikini. And I'm not even, first of all, let's be real. I've never been able to wear a bikini. So there's that. One time did I wear one. I have a picture of you in a bikini. No, well, first of all, it was a bikini, it's a two-piece, but it was not high-waisted.
Like when I was a teenager?
After you already had kids. Sitting at a pool with your bob. With your bob.
Oh, I don't even remember.
I know. I need to send it to you.
Was it a tankini that was too small?
It was.
Because I can't remember ever buying a two-piece. I don't remember.
I cannot right now. It was purple. It was purple, and it was a two-piece. Like it was the back of you.
It was
not
small.
Actually. It was not. I'm gonna go find it and send it to you. Okay. It 100% was not. I actually remember it once I saw the picture.
I bought two like in the last couple of years that were just like a high-waisted bottoms. I've worn them like twice. I just can't. I'm just not comfortable in them. Yeah. Also, my stomach is white as a can of biscuits.
Oh.
I mean, it has not seen the light of day. It's so white.
White as a can of biscuits. I cannot. Oh, me too, for sure. Yeah. Unless I get a spray tan, but Lord knows,
even that there's still different colors because like
you can't tan. It's got to be like the tan on the stomach is stronger than the tan everywhere else.
Literally, there's no. It's never gonna catch up.
No, it's not.
Okay, because when I say it hasn't seen the light of day,
you know what's probably the prettiest skin we got.
That's really true. Very smooth,
except for my stretch marks.
Yeah, but yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, never gonna wear a bikini.
Yeah. Okay, I had one more. I'm never going to run a half marathon again.
Yeah, but you are no, because I heard that you might try to run a full.
I know. This happened after I came up with this list, which was just like a few weeks ago.
Well, then you couldn't say never.
Because I thought I might not run a half, but I'll run a full maybe. I kind of want to run a full before I turn 50. It's sort of a goal I have.
Yeah, I have zero. You know what? I can say confidently, I will never ever run full for sure. And I have zero desire to run a half.
Okay, so the thing is, I'm not a good runner. There's not much difference between my walking fast and my running.
Oh, whatever.
No, there's not. I don't run fast.
You kill me when you walk. I'm walk running. I'm walk running.
I walk fast. I know. I don't know. With these short legs, I don't know if I just have to like.
It's unbelievable. I literally die.
Yeah, Sharon is like, oh my gosh, you walk.
I have to ask. I don't even. You know what? Ashley just asked me to walk because I can't walk with her.
I walked with Eden when she was very pregnant, and I had to really concentrate on walking slower because I felt bad that she was trying to have.
You and Carol Rhodes need to walk together because y'all walk fast.
Yes. But I don't run fast. I'm telling you, there's not that much difference between my walking and my running.
Yeah.
But I just thought, I feel like that'd be a really great accomplishment to run a marathon.
Yeah.
But then I also don't want to get a terrible time.
You know what I mean? Gosh.
So, but we'll see. We'll see. That one's a big question mark. But because I did run a half forever ago, before Ella was even home. We did before adoption.
Derek ran it too.
Derek. Oh, yeah. Our friend Andy.
Yeah.
Andy, Derek, Jeremy, me. And I was really motivated because it was for adoption. Yeah. Raising money for Ella to come home. I was much younger. It's honestly, the training takes so long too.
Oh, no, it does, because you don't just go out there and run one marathon. You run that marathon multiple weekends in a row before you get there.
Yeah. So a lot of long runs, that kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Harley and I did talk about going and running the seaside one.
Good luck. That would be fun, but still.
Yeah. Anyway.
My last one is I will never go back to a tanning bed.
Oh, yeah, I won't either.
No.
You know, it's kind of back. People are going to tanning beds.
Oh, well,
I don't think they ever stopped necessarily.
They didn't. I know. You walk into where I get a spray tan, and like you said, Palm Beach tan, and I feel like I went back to the 1990s when I did go to a tanning bed, and I'll get my little heart sticker.
Oh, yeah.
And it would show that I had a...
Remember, we wouldn't do the Playboy Bunny sticker because that was
bad. It was too risque. I think one time I did, but you know.
Yes.
I think one time I said, I'm a sinner today.
That was your rebellious face.
I'm a sinner, and I'm going to get the Playboy Bunny. Oh, like my mom's ever going to see it.
Right.
I don't remember if I did. I feel like I kind of felt convicted.
Yeah. I agree with you. And literally it is, we have a brand new Palm Beach tan, but before it was brand new, I walked in there to get a spray tan one night. And it was like I walked back in time, like a time machine. Like I was wishing someone was there just so we could talk about it. It smelled like it.
Yeah.
The girl working was, I promise, the same girl that worked when I was like 16.
Oh, for sure. And they're so tan and kind of country.
Yes. And literally there was a line. And it was like 10 p.m. at night, and I was the only one getting a spray tan. Everyone else was going to the tanning bed.
And it smells the exact burnt skin.
Yes.
It is the most distinct. Yes. Like it literally brings me. I have the worst tanning bed story ever. You know this.
Oh, I do. Yes. Oh, that is a bad one.
It was awful. I was in high school. It was probably God's way. Well, God wouldn't do this to me, but it was probably a clue that I probably shouldn't be going to the tanning bed. I was in high school. My brother's friend owned a tanning bed, and like a place, not his own tanning bed. Yeah. And I went, which also that was a thing. Yeah. People had their own tanning beds in their house. Can you imagine?
No, I'm just going down to the basement. I'm going to tan for a few minutes. I'll be back up.
With your goggles?
Yes.
Did you ever wear the goggles? I didn't.
I was scared.
I didn't want the round thing.
I did.
And I always challenged myself. I would open my eyes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
I was being...
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I might have not worn them and had my eyes closed the whole time.
The tanning bed brought out a rebellious side of me.
It sure did. These are new things I've never heard of you,
Playboy Bunny, and I freaking opened my eyes.
So true.
Anyways, I went to the tanning bed. And I was in high school. I don't know what my deal was when I was a kid, but I got the stomach virus a lot.
You really did.
It was bad.
And then you got a fear of it.
Yeah, because I had it so many times. So I went and I was in the tanning bed. I think I was in it. And then I ended up getting dressed because I started feeling nauseous and I had to run out the back door and I puked everywhere because I think I had the stomach virus.
Yeah,
it was
terrible.
so bad.
That's terrible.
But I was like, oh my God. But yeah, it was bad. But I'm not doing a tanning bed again. It's so bad for you. Might as well just put a cigarette in your mouth and lay in the tanning bed at the same time.
When I was probably 16, I worked at the dry cleaners. And right across the street was a tanning bed. And I would go every time after work to the tanning bed. And then that was the same place that was like, if I asked for spring break off and they wouldn't give me off. And I said, I'm out.
You said, do you not see this tan? Do you not see why I've been going to the tanning bed?
Working on this tan, spending my money from here at the tanning bed. And you're saying I can't go on spring break? I quit.
And you're like, see ya.
I did. I was like, I'm done with this place.
You're like, it's so stupid. And now I'm not even going to say what I was about to say because I probably shouldn't. But yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I did love the tanning bed back in the day, but I hear you. I'm not going to go to the tanning bed again.
I went in high school.
Just get a spray tan. You know, I don't even get a spray tan that often. I do love to. Tan.
Me too. I consider getting a spray tan for a radiant conference only because I feel like I'm not going to be tan at all.
Better.
But I don't get spray tans. Like people are like, oh, there's packages. I'm like, what? Why? First of all, spray tan doesn't last long enough for that.
No, but you do look good with the tan.
Yeah.
Looks good. But anyway, same. All
right. Well,
those are fun.
I know. They were fun. They were so fun.
Okay, so I think Lindsey has confession of the week.
I have confession of the week. You actually are going to be like, for sure, like, because it's about what it's about. But some of you are going to be appalled by me saying this. But I told my cousin this week, because, me and my cousin got new puppies and they're puppy siblings. And
they don't look anything alike.
They look nothing alike. And they were in the same litter. And my dog, her dog is very laid back, very chill. My dog isn't like psycho or anything like that. He's very good, but he's a lot smaller. And smaller dogs have a harder time getting potty trained. And I woke up yesterday and our dog I guess he must have had an upset stomach or something because he had pooped in his crate and it was disgusting. And I was like, I'm going to freaking lose my mind on this dog. And my confession is yesterday morning, I thought my love for this animal is not unconditional.
Right.
It is not. It is conditional, and it is on if this dog freaking has an accident in his crate, because he has before, but he's gotten a lot better. And I'm like, I'm literally going to hurt this dog. Not really, but I thought this is why I don't. No offense to some of you animal people, but why you could ever compare an animal.
When Lindsey says animal people, and she has 2 dogs.
I do have 2 dogs, but I'm not an animal person. Like I'm not other people. I'm not inching my way, but I do love my dogs, but I'm not an animal person. Like I don't really want to be around other people's dogs. I never want to do you keep my dog for the weekend. No. Or you keep my dog for the weekend and I'll keep your dog for the weekend. Like that's not who I am. Yeah. And I know some of you are, but that's not me. But the fact that people would ever compare an animal to a human is shocking to me, because that's the kind of stuff that I know is the difference. Right. I love my kids unconditionally. I don't love this dog unconditionally. Right. Dogs have brought our family a ton of joy and laughter, and even our new puppy.
But you're just saying you keep it in balance.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Because I'm like, what the crap, dude? Like, that is terrible. And so anyways, and then right before Ashley got here, my older dog, who is so good, decided to take a swim in the pool. Y'all, wet dogs smell bad. I don't care if they've had a bath. I don't care. I was so mad. I was like, you have got to be kidding me right now. So anyways, crucify me on the cross, you Austin animal people. But my love for my dog is unconditional.
We don't ever get comments. We're going to get bad comments.
We are not at this
Lindsey's confession of the week.
Current state. He did earn his way back in because he did not have an accident last night at all. He doesn't have an accident every night, and he has been really good. But today, I was like,
pictures of him with his clothes on, and we die laughing.
We've only put clothes on him like a few times. It's hilarious because he does. Like, honestly, that is something I said I would never do, is buy an clothes for a dog, because I think it's so dumb. But I will say Rufus is so tiny. She literally shakes outside, and I'm like, dude, you're going to the bathroom.
He has no body fat.
No, he has no body fat. He's 5 pounds. But I'm like, you are going to the bathroom outside. So instead of me thinking I'm not going to get closer to him, I'm like, I'll freaking get an outfit for you because I'm like, you're going potty outside.
Yeah.
Which we've only had to like do it like twice, but
Yes,
it is
that's
hilarious.
funny. Yeah, he's cute.
He kind of looks like he's from the hood.
Yeah, he does.
Because of his outfit.
Yeah,
he
it's
only
really
has
cute.
he only has 2. But anyways, it's funny. And I spent like nothing. One of them was given to me. But anyways, that's our confession of the week. And hope you guys enjoyed it.